What is going on today, fellas? We are here to dissect the NBA playoffs tonight. What we had was the Golden State Warriors and the New Orleans Pelicans. And on the other side, on the back end of the day, we had the Houston Rockets play the Utah Jazz. Now, let's dissect this one. Before we begin, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and comment down below. Let's be real. Today, it looked like one team was just ahead of the other in both games. There wasn't a game that was back and forth. Both games were both great. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's never bad playoff basketball, may I add. But just today, one team was just a little bit better than the other. So let's start this one off with the nice ABC afternoon game, which was the Pelicans and Golden State. And Golden State wins 118-92. They now take a 3-1 series lead. And for the Pelicans to have somewhat of a chance, I really do think they needed to win this game at home, because now they're going back to Golden State for Game 5, facing elimination. And that's a tough building to win in. Let's be real. It's not easy to go into that arena, the Oracle Arena, and it be that loud and say, you know what, I'm going to take down the Golden State Warriors. I hope they do. I hope they do for Game 5, but let's be real. It's going to be tough. But let's dissect this one. Kevin Durant, 38 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Wow. Steph Curry gives you 23 points, and Klay Thompson with another not bad shooting night. I mean, we went 5 for 13 from the field. Only hit 1 3-pointer, though. And, a few games back, he really did have a tough day at the office. So to see that again, is it concerning? Is it? Do they have enough where it doesn't really matter because you have someone like KD almost dropping 40, or shoot and he's going to shoot himself out of it? I mean, it's Klay Thompson. It's kind of ridiculous to think that the man just forgot how to shoot. Looking on the other end of things, the Pelicans, you have Anthony Davis giving you 26 points and 12 boards. Drew Holiday, 19.7 boards. And Rondo, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 points. Was there enough contribution from them to win this game? I mean, you got to look back in the last game when they actually defeated the team, what kind of night it took. You have Rondo giving you 22 assists, 21 assists, and you have Anthony Davis going off and having a monster night. These numbers aren't going to do it. They're not going to cut it. And, let's be real. You're the Pelicans. Do you have enough? Do you? I praise them, though. They're one of those teams who have the confidence in themselves to say, we can win this game. We can. And let's be real. When those players are on top of their games, they can beat this team. They can. When those players, Rondo, Holiday, and Davis, are on top of their game and they're dropping their respected numbers, Anthony Davis, 38, Rondo, 20-plus assists, Holiday, 25, 30 points, they can absolutely beat this team. But what they gave there tonight on the floor, and Kevin Durant doing his thing a little bit, it's tough. It's absolutely tough. So Golden State takes that 3-1 lead. Moving on to the second game. The Houston Rockets in Utah. They take both in Utah as the Houston Rockets win again tonight in Game 4, 100-87. And, they led the whole game. It was one of those where the Utah Jazz were trying to play catch-up. And it's tough. It's tough against this team. James Harden, 24 points. Only hit 1 3-pointer. Not his best shooting night. Chris Paul, 27 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. And Capella with 12 and 15. So giving your squad a little bit of energy there. Looking at what the Jazz gave them, because let's be real, I did this before when they lost to the Rockets. You need big-time performances out of guys like Ingles. Ingles gave you 15 points. He hit 2 of 7 from the three-point line. Donovan Mitchell, 8 of 24 shooting, 2 of 7 from 3, 25 points. He shoots a lot. That's just my opinion. He does get points, but he shoots a lot. He shot the same amount of times as he had points. He had 8 connected field goals. Gobert, 11 and 10, a double-double, but not enough, and they're clearly outmatched in this series. Houston should be able to take this in their home court in 5. Don't get me wrong, Utah is a fun team to watch. They have a little bit of energy. You have the spice and the spark around Donovan Mitchell. You have Ingles, who is sparking the crowd with his threes, and it's just great. It's a great energy. It's a great team. They're fun to watch, but outmatched by someone like James Harden and Chris Paul, who just are a little bit too much to handle for this team. But it's okay. There's a lot to build off of. The series is now 3-1, heading back to Houston, and we will continue to see what happens. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.